Alright guys, we are back for round two. Our opponent's on the play. We're going to keep this on the draughts. It's a pretty unexciting hand, but if we draw into any action, I think it's pretty good. If not, then, well, that's not fantastic. We'll play a forest. I always lead with a forest. Um, in decks where I have Forge Devils. Ugh, Spirit Bonds. I wonder if this is going to be one of the insane white decks that we pass the cards for. I feel like it's really hard to beat Spirit Bonds. Alright, what do we like here? I think we play Rune Claw Bear here. We don't really define a land with Satyr Wayfinder just yet, so... And we could play Venom Sliver, but I don't really foresee the need at this point. Ugh. Like Soul Mender, it's like not even a great card, but it's a good card if you have like a Johnny's Pridemates and stuff like that. It's weird how this card I think went from being unplayable to being a reasonable card because of a Johnny's Pridemate and Convoke. What's the play? I kind of like playing Satyr Wayfinder with Hammer Hand and just attacking with both of our guys, just kind of being aggressive. Jeez. I have no idea. Like, I don't know how to beat a Spirit Bonds in the long run. I could play Ravaging Goblin, but I think we gotta exert some pressure. Alright, let's play the Satyr Wayfinder, and we'll see what happens. Alright. So, we don't have... Well, I guess we do have an island. Alright. Oh yeah, we played a land this turn with the Hammer Hand. And we'll say the Spirit cannot block. I think it's right to be aggressive here. I mean, if our opponent is a Spirit Bonds, we have, no flyers in this deck, so we want to be as aggressive as we can and get in any beats, that we're able to. If our opponent plays Triplicate Spirits here, I'm just going to throw up. Okay. Midnight Guard's a pretty good one because it nicely blocks all of our guys, unfortunately. Basically just puts a halt to our attacks entirely. Jeez. Yeah, this is some tough game. Our opponent will get in with a Spirit. He's going to leave his Soul Mender back to gain him 1 life, which I think is fine. It feels like our opponent has inevitability here, so like why potentially risk that, right? There's no, as much as I want to attack here, there's just no reason to. I mean, we can bluff a combat trick or something, but I mean, our opponent has such a good long-term position that there's just no reason to do that. So we'll get the Rumgy Goblin out. We'll start getting rid of some of these excess lands, and I'm trying to think of what our best bet is here. There's a couple triggered abilities there. I kind of wish that I'd taken a Fester Gloom, because it's something we could certainly splash in this deck. This is not looking good. I don't think really any amount of Forge Devils are going to get us out of this. I'm trying to think of what our potential best bet is. Like, what's the best card we could draw in this situation? And I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. A Lightning Strike wouldn't be so bad. We'd be able to kill the Midnight Guard and then at least start sending in our idiots, you know? Alright. Let's go ahead and pitch one of these mountains right away, because we want to... Alright, and then of course we will draw another mountain. Play a Venom Sliver. Like I said, there's still no good attacks here. No reason to bluff them. Our opponent's going to well, I was going to say slowly kill us in the air, but it's going to happen pretty quickly here. He's got three power in the air, and probably have another one this turn. Broodkeeper. All right. Does our opponent play a land? I'm just imagining our opponent just playing a land, just slamming what is that card? Inferno Fist. Or a Hammer Hand will do it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also makes it a 3/4. Yeah, our opponent has a sick deck. Okay. Yeah, a lot of good stuff happening here. I'm not really sure why I'm holding out hope here. I don't have any board sweepers, so okay. All right, I think. Jeez, all right. I think we're gonna block here like this, and there's just trade one of our guys for a Broodkeeper, I suppose. Yeah, this is all right. Well, not that Lightning Strike is good, because it's still not really that good, but it's at least something. Wow, what do we do here? Wondering whether, like, what does it make sense to put Hammer Hand on? Put Hammer Hand on this to potentially block like a Midnight Guard. I mean, we're taking like 5 in the air. You know, that's really where the trouble is here. But we don't really need. Let's say this guy can't block this turn. That's fine. I feel like at this point we're kind of giving our opponent maybe too much information. I also don't think our opponent's been gaining life with Soulmender. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Presumably he's going to attack these things. I'm going to try to kill this dragon, but I think I want to wait to see if he pumps it. Okay. Once. Do it again. Yeah. We'll kill it. You know, I think we might have stood a shot this game without the Spirit Bonds. Like, our board doesn't match up badly here. It's just that, you know, he's got a ton of flyers, so... Alright. Alright, well, that's a thing, I suppose. Alright. Also, do we attack? Like, what have we been doing here? Our attacks aren't good, our blocks ain't good. suppose we just do this. Let's act the Saturday Wayfinder. Like I said, I can't really foresee a way we win this game because we don't have a way to deal with the flyers before anything happens. But we may as well make the most valiant effort we can and show our opponent a bunch of stuff so they can sideboard accordingly. Obviously. Okay. So as of right now, we're not just Pillar of Light. We might just be dead. Pretty good Pillar of Light. I think he attacks with everything at this point. I'm kind of surprised at that. I mean, I'm not sure what he's really block here. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I mean, what could we draw here? All right, well, we're gonna concede the game. This game is over. Like I said, I don't think our matchup is that bad without had he not played Spirit Bonds in turn 2. You know, he has a lot of X1s. Right? Does he have a lot of X1s? I guess he doesn't. He has the Soulmender. This guy's a 2/2, right? Yeah. That's alright. Our opponent does seem like he has a pretty good deck, though. So, okay, here I think I want to take out a Hammer Hand for a Crowd's Favor. It seems like combat is likely to happen, and I'd rather have the first strike. I want to keep the one in because I really the Goblin Kaboomus combo with Hammer Hand might be one way that we could actually salvage out a win. So I kind of want to keep one in there to potentially live the dream. This Brawler's Plate. How bad is this? How expensive is this? It's pretty expensive. Is this something we would want to do, though? I'm thinking the Trample might be reasonable. Be another way for this Kaboomus to potentially stay alive as well. Geez, I don't know. Our opponent's deck is really good. So I kind of do want to try this Brawler's Plate. This is a card I have not seen played against me, and I have not played, so I don't really know how good or bad it is. My first thought is that it's probably not very good, because four is a lot to equip, for sure. Alright, we're going to take out this Verdant Haven. I think my plan this game is to get lucky, and yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, we'd like to play first. Alright, we will keep this hand. Alright, so we got the Kaboomist. First turn, I'm going to Evolving Wilds for a Swamp. So potentially play this Leeching Sliver on turn 2, depending on what our opponent does. Otherwise, I'll just play the Saturday Wayfinder on turn 2. Our mana seems like it's pretty good this game, so... Alright. Take that. Grab a Swamp. Okay. And I don't really see a reason to play the Saturday Wayfinder here. So I want to lead with the Leeching Sliver. Like I said, Kaboomist is a card that I do want to play, but if there's any way, you know, in the next 2 turns we draw the Hammer Hand or whatever, then this is something I would rather How gutsy is it? Just slam right into it. What do you say? And definitely telegraph that we had something, even if we don't. I like leaving a Satyr Wayfinder here. Gives us another turn to find Hammerhand or Brawler's Plate for the Kaboomers before we play it. Alright, we will grab the Mountain. These are cards we would have liked, but that's okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of whether we could bluff the crowd's favor there. Um, I think that if you have like a Sungrace Pegasus or something, or a Radiant Fountain, there's no way you block there. So maybe I should have just gone for the bluff. On a side note, I think Johnny's Bribin is really well supported in this format. There are a lot of formats it's just not. There have been other core sets. I think it was 2011 that I was in, and it just didn't. It wasn't as well supported. There weren't a lot of incidental ways to gain life, but there are a lot of options here, so it's definitely pretty sweet. And we're not going to block it, obviously. All right. All right. Well, play around any potential combat tricks, other gross stuff he could have. I'm going to lightning strike this Pride Mate right here. And I want to play the Kaboomist. I'm hoping we just get lucky. It doesn't die. We make some mines. You know, these would be good things. No reason to attack into this again. You know, there's might have been an argument earlier for trying to bluff a combat trick, but at this point there just isn't. Our deck also, like looking at what we have, it just looks like a pile here, right? Leeching Sliver, Satyr Wayfinder, and Goblin Kaboomas. It looks like a really bad like pre-release pool. I acknowledge this for the record. I get it. Try to do something different, but our opponent, uh, Kirkundil, decided they would rather just play good cards, and really glad I killed the Pride Mate when I did. 3/5 Vigilance is going to be tough as well, but alright. Let us make some mines. Alright. Basically, I think one way we're going to win this game is to just perpetually just name the right thing. So we're going to win basically all these flips. So let's see. Hey, we won the flip. Cool. All right, that's pretty cool. Still can't really bluff anything at this point. It's pretty nice that our opponent didn't have Spirit Bonds to begin with, I suppose. It's nice to get at least two activations out of get 2 landmines out of Goblin Kaboomas. Jeez. G-E-Es. Yeah. I don't even know. I think we just take it. I think if I'm my opponent, I'd probably shoot the Kaboomas during my upkeep if it lives. We need heads last time. I like it again. Let's do it. Oh, we lost the flip. Oh no. All right, we definitely are not winning this game anymore. Yeah, this is just we're just taking a beating. Our opponent has this one car, this one warden. I wonder if we go for the double block and try to double landmine it here. There are just a lot of ways that goes potentially wrong. But we're pretty close to dead with the Inferno Fist if we don't do that. So I think we're gonna go for it. So many things could go wrong here. Ugh. This is horrible. This is not an ideal situation. I blocked with both because otherwise he can Inferno Fist one of them. Wait, does that actually make sense? Yeah, it does. It does. It does. All right. See if he's got the combat trick for this. All right. All right. All right. What's going on? Ugh. Ugh. What is happening? Jeez. Man, that is so good. Yeah, this we're not beating that. I don't even. It just wow. I'm speechless. Sliver Hive. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's an argument for only blocking with one thing. You might draw Sliver Hive. Yeah, yeah, there's a... We're not just dead, I suppose. We'll show our opponent our Sliver Hive. Yeah, we picked this over Triplicate Spirits. What's up? Our opponent's deck was very good. It's just a lot of synergies. Alright. For the record, we're not just dead. I can't think of any sequence of plays that would get us out of this. Though part of me wants to be able to play a Siege Worm, just have him pillar of light it so his guy is even larger. Yeah, the Lightning Strike is not going to do it. So yeah, our opponent had an awesome deck. It beat us like pretty handily. We were outclassed in just about every way. But I mean, I guess that this is sort of a good thing about Swiss is that we get to play one more round. It is unfortunate though that had we just played 4-3-2-2, we would have had 2 packs for just winning that first game. But that's all right. It's all right. And I will see you guys for round 3.